Project is simply defined as a temporary conduct of activities to achieve a specific objective and generally contain a starting and an ending in its process to achieve the goals. As for project management, it is defined as the application and input of knowledge and skills in orchestrating a project. This is to ensure the project can be executed perfectly and completed within an allocated time frame, as well as helping create a structure and organization which makes it easier for a project to be conducted. Project management ensures a successful outcome for each phase of a construction project. The right tools is needed to accomplish a project. This includes a suitable software or program, internet to find the sources and information, and digital communication system like phones to perform discussion regarding the project from a long distance.
The first phase of project management is known as project initiation. It is the phase where the feasibility and business value of the project are determined. The project managers will start a meeting with the team members to understand the client and stakeholder requirements, objectives, and goals before a project is started. As a result, a project schedule is produced to manifest the project expected time of completion. The next phase of project management is the project planning and evaluation. There are a few criteria for setting goals and objectives. The team members can set up a project plan following SMART, which stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. The project plan provides a team direction for producing quality outputs, preparing team for the obstacles, completing tasks on time, managing suppliers, and help in understanding the cost, scope, and time frame of the project. Besides that, there are a few plans that can be included in this phase, which are scope statement, work breakdown schedule, milestone, Gantt chart, communication plan, and risk management plan. The third phase is project execution, and it is known as the longest phase of the project management lifecycle, which performs a required task for the project. This phase involves coordinating people and resources, as well as integrating and performing the activities of the project in accordance with the project plan. The main output of project execution is the project deliverables, and producing this will be the responsibility of the project team, who will be working to the project plan. Therefore, a kick-off meeting marks the start of the project execution phase, where the team members involved are informed of their responsibilities. The fourth phase is the project monitoring and control phase. This phase occurs simultaneously with the execution phase, as it mostly deals with evaluating the project performance and progression according to the project plan. The aim of this phase is to check whether everything aligns with the project management plan, especially concerning financial parameters and timeline. In other words, monitoring and controlling project work is the process of tracking, reviewing, and regulating the progress in order to achieve performance objectives. Project managers can use key performance indicators, KPIs, to determine if the project is on track. The KPIs are project objective, quality deliverables, effort and cost tracking, and project performance. The last phase of a project is equally important than any other phases. In this phase, the project is completed, and this phase is known as the project closure. The finished project is delivered to the customer, contracts are terminated, completion is communicated to stakeholders, and resources are released to other projects. Last but not least, a final project budget and a report will be made, and all the project documents and deliverables are needed to be stored. These documents have to get signed off and approval for stakeholders to be proven legally.
A project lifecycle begins at project initiation, where the problems is analyzed and tools and materials or resources containing the information regarding the problems are prepared. This step is followed by planning and evaluation, where project schedule, time frame, and allocation of the required resources are conducted. In the next step, project execution, translation, editing or reviewing, proofreading, and DTP, which stands for desktop publishing, is conducted. For step 4, which is called monitoring and control, the quality of the project is assured. And last but not least, during the closure, a follow-up with the client is conducted and the project file is delivered to the client.
The first real-life problem shall discuss the 118-story tall skyscraper, which is the Merdeka PNB 118 tower. Estimated to stand at 644 meters tall after completion, it will be the tallest building in Malaysia and the fifth tallest in the world. The tower is also a government-linked investment company and is the largest equity investor in Malaysia. The Merdeka PNB 118 encountered its first contractual issue when 10/14 of the concrete pump malfunctioned when pouring fresh concrete. This delayed the pouring of the concrete, which caused the concrete to crack, which later led to the foundation work coming to a halt. After removing the concrete, the foundation project was finally able to be continued later that year. In order to solve this problem, the project manager of Merdeka PNB 118 Tower, which is Arab group of companies, also take their ways to prevent the contractual issue. For the mega projects such as the Merdeka PNB 118, Arab Group have selected the joint venture of Samsung C&T Company and UEM Group Berhad as the main contractors. This is because Samsung C&T have their expertise in building such mega projects, and Arab Group has worked before with Samsung C&T Company. This can help both parties to communicate well and prevent any problems due to the miscommunication. The second real-life problem to be discussed is the Pan-Borneo Highway. Connecting the two Malaysian states, Sabah and Sarawak, the highway is expected to stretch over 2,000 kilometers. So what encumbered the building of this highway? It is the delayed payment to the contractors in charge of this project. Lebuh Raya Borneo Utara, or LBU, the project delivery partner, delayed their payment by 3 months. This has caused dissatisfaction among the contractors and almost caused the project to be stopped completely. Should Lebuh Raya Borneo Utara make their payments on time, the contractors would not have sent their argument to the Minister of Work, who is Barubian. Barubian had instructed the contractors to improve the road conditions. The moral of the story would be to plan everything ahead. This would have saved the contractors a lot of time and money, and they wouldn't have to come up with a new schedule.